Hi, I'm Wendy, and welcome to another episode in the One Source Weddings video training series. Today, I am going to be showing you how we do our fresh calla lily arrangement in our giant bubble bow. Now, you can use latex flowers for this arrangement, but today, because we've showed you latex flowers in a few other episodes, we're actually going to use the fresh and show you a little bit of the difference with them and how to use them and how to bend them, because they're very hard. You can't just bend them or else they will break. The materials that you're going to need for this arrangement, very simple. You're going to need 5 large calla lilies. These calla lilies will run anywhere from about $13 to $20 for each stem, depending on where you get them. They will come with the heads of them covered, and they normally in a batch just comes 5. You want to be very, very careful to not touch the white part of them, because the oils from your skin, they can make them turn brown and start having little veiny, brown veiny things that do not look very pretty at all. You also do not want to let them be fully soaked in water the whole time. Calla lilies are one of those flowers that are actually a pretty hardy flower, but they don't need a ton of water. If you put them in a whole lot of water, like if you put them in a big bucket with water up to here, it can make the stems really mushy and almost start making it molt, kind of. And then it's no good after that. So you want to be very careful. When you're working with fresh flowers, it's a whole different ball game than working with the silk and the latex. But anyways, for today, we're going to go ahead and show you. Our large bubble bow that we have is about 20 inches in diameter in the largest part of it. And then we've got our light base. The light bases we do sell on our website. They'll run you anywhere from $75 to $100 each. We've got some of the smaller ones and some of the bigger ones. Now for today, I've got one of the smaller ones, but I would really recommend the larger one. It has a larger top on it, which will support the giant bubble bow a lot better. You do want to be careful too when it has water in it that you have a guy or a girl that's really strong to make sure when you're leaning over a 60-inch round table or a 72-inch round table, it gets a little awkward. So just make sure you're picking it up very from the bottom part of it. I would only put about half water in it, which is what we have today. So let's just get started. Let me show you real quick. This is not a hard centerpiece at all, but it's actually very dramatic. What you want to do is when you feel the stem of the calla lily, you can feel that it's really thick and it's kind of hard in there. To bend it, what you have to do is kind of break that up inside without breaking the stem. So you're kind of just smashing it just a little bit. If you can hear that. Okay. Okay, so what I'm doing, I'm just barely pressing in here, and then, okay, so then that is going to make it bend a little easier instead of breaking in half. So we're just going to put one of them in there. Now, the main thing is this is a fresh flower, so you have to have the stem in the water, the bottom of the stem. The head is not as important as the bottom of the stem part of it. So this one, as you can see, this one just kind of bends a little bit easier, so I don't have to break that one up. You don't have to do it on all of them, just the ones that are really stiff inside. Now, I'm just going to kind of cross them back and forth. In the round bubble bow, it's a lot easier than like with our square vase. So you're just kind of going around. This one's a little hard on the end, so I'm going to go ahead and smash that one up a little bit and kind of put that one in there. Again, I'm making sure that the bottom part is in there. Now what I've done is I've kind of just put 3 of the heads right here. The next one I'm going to do is going to kind of go this way around to kind of give it a little bit of a geometric feel, a little bit longer. Okay, there you can see. This one's very easy, but we get lots of oohs and ahs from everyone that comes in and looks at this arrangement. The light base, I think, is the key to what makes it all go wow at the end. So okay, this one, I am just making sure it's kind of going over the top part of it. And then all we do is we take our light base, turn our light base on, pick it up very slowly, and this is going to illuminate all of that. Let's go ahead and turn off the lights.